What is going on, YouTube? My name is Lucas, and today I have to bring you a video on Draganfly. Significant results during a pandemic. They've been working on recovery from the pandemic, doing all different types of things with robotics, spraying down facilities. It has absolutely been incredible. They had a record-breaking quarterly results for Q4, and the fiscal year of 2020 was extremely positive. I'm excited to provide this content to you guys because I really think Draganfly has a significant future in not only drones, but a lot of other things as well. So if you're interested in Draganfly, I suggest you stay tuned right after this. But before we really start to break down some numbers and really talk about the entire timeline, I ask that you guys smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, comment down below, and now it's time to fly into this video. Let's go! There is no question that I absolutely enjoy covering drones on this channel. That truly is a significant piece, and I absolutely enjoy everything drones are going to be doing for the future, what they represent, and just the significance they're going to provide, not only economies, but they're going to provide the everyday person. It's just going to be absolutely insane to see the abilities and the creativity that come from drones. I'm super excited. This is one company that is really creating and just helps supporting that entire objective of getting drones to everyday, package delivery, working in disinfectants, doing things across the board when it comes to just drones in general, guys. So I had to talk about, some amazing results that they had, not only in Q4, because those were record breaking, which we're going to talk about, but really a significant 2020 in which we just endured a lot with the pandemic. This company is definitely working hand in hand with things for the pandemic, and that really is a significant piece to what they want to accomplish. I think they are led by one of the best CEOs out there, in Cameron Shell. He is just doing incredible things, not only for this company, but other avenues of which he's involved with. I think it's just significant to see him lead the charge for this company. So without further ado, let's dive in and see everything that was accomplished, from numbers to really just everything in general. So here we go. Draganfly, an award-winning industry-leading manufacturer and system developer, is pleased to announce its fourth quarter and fiscal 2020 fiscal results. Revenue growth for fourth quarter and the year was driven by a combination of organic growth, the acquisition of DroneLogic systems, and sales from the pandemic screening products. The financial year 2020 was another milestone year for Draganfly. The company successfully closed and integrated its DroneLogic's acquisition, which, as planned, became the driver of the bulk of Draganfly's new product revenue sales. The company's main custom engineering customer effectively shut down this portion of its business in Q1 2020, primarily due to the pandemic. However, services revenues were successfully offset by other drone services work. 2020 revenues were up 216% year over year, coming in at $4,363,511 versus $1,380,427 in the previous year. $645,756 represents custom engineering service work. I think that's significant. I think that really is. $630,532 represents drone services work, and the balance of revenue was from its hardware sales. Another significant piece. The company recently added health monitoring and prevention to its product and service offering. Securing some key clients in this business line was key to providing out this new vertical. These clients were important for validation of this new technology, but more importantly, it demonstrated the company's ability to evolve. I think that's significant as well, and offer products and services that have globally applicability. Remember that, guys. So here we go, some financial highlights. Total revenue for the year ended December 31st, 2020 increased by 216.1% to $4.36 million compared to the $1.38 in 2019. As a result of increased product sales and service revenue, the company's gross profit increased by $597,973 or 51.5%. As a percentage of sales, gross margin decreased from 84.1% in 2019 to 40.3% in 2020. This shift in gross margin is due to a higher percentage of hardware sales. Right there, they really break this down, and I really think this is important. The company recorded a comprehensive loss of $8,015,709 compared to a comprehensive loss of $11,095,057 in 2019. So a decrease, and it says the decreased loss was largely the result of the lack of listing expense results from 2019. And it says the funds received from the disposition of an investment that has been previously written off. So as you can see, it's going down. The company's cash balance on December 31st, 2020 was $1.98 million compared to $2.43 million on December 31st, 2019. So down just a little bit, but obviously they had an acquisition of significance. So now what we're going to do is really talk about the financial highlights of 2020. It says, and you're going to see the chart right here. It says revenue for Q4 2020 increased by 202.3% to $1.49 million compared to the $492,000 of Q4 2019. So you're seeing a substantial increase. As it says, the substantial increase in revenue is largely due to the company's acquisition of DroneLogix and the retail sales of services business. That acquisition brought partially offset by a decrease in customer engineering services due to the downturn caused by the pandemic. Gross margin percentage for Q4 2020 was 22.2% compared to the 91.4% in Q4 2019. The decrease is due to the sales mix, as product sales tend to have much lower margin than those of custom engineering services. So they're really breaking this down, and I think it's significant because you're seeing the numbers and they're really giving you a full-on explanation. Total comprehensive loss for Q4 2020 was $3.74 million compared to the $2.03 million for the same period in 2019. The increase was due to the higher office and miscellaneous expenses. So now what we're going to be looking at is really, some more major details. Cameron Chell, CEO of Draganfly, said, "We have seen tremendous growth in the first quarter of 2021 around some key initiatives, including education, military, security, mining, telehealth, and our 24-hour pathogen sequestration and kill sanitizing spray applied via patent drone technology. The Draganfly team is looking forward to continuing to build on those relationships, technologies, and innovations." I think that is a very powerful statement because of all the different sectors that they were able to encompass. Usually I say the chart is my favorite time. I think this is going to be my favorite time, and the reason is because we're really going to see what Draganfly has accomplished in milestones from 2020 and up to this point in 2021. So let's get into this. Q4 2020 and Q1 2021 milestones include the following. Here we go. Secured a $1 million flight service contract to deploy Eagle Eye AI flight services with Windfall Geotech. Windfall Geotech files mining prospects and magneton meters with data placed into Eagle Eye and provides recommended targets for mining companies to drill. I think that's significant. I think you could see that potentially being used a lot more down the road. Raised $16,450,000 through issuance of securities under the company's Regulation A offering filed with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. Entered into an agreement with Southern Alberta Institute of Technology to advance UAV delivery technology, which will include designing, developing, and testing a cargo system for medical delivery to be mounted on a variety of drones, including VTOL, rotary, and fixed-wing platforms. Developing test protocols, operational procedures, and standards for beyond visual line of sight medical delivery operation within the framework of Transport Canada, number 1, U.S. Federal Aviation Agency, number 2, and European Union Aviation Safety Agency, number 3. Check, check, check. And then it says procedures and protocols and developing an operational manual for BVLOS. Very significant, ladies and gentlemen. Operation of heavy lifting and long endurance are passed to be used for commercial application under an air operator's certificate. I think that BVLOS piece is very, very significant. Partnership with Steve Wozniak's K-12 program, WozEd, to exclusive supplier of drones to WozEd's drone program across national K-12 curriculum, and received orders for this sale of 2,000 drones. To clarify the company's news release dated March 2nd, 2021, the company entered into a memorandum of understanding with WozEd with an objective to create the terms and conditions surrounding a business agreement. The memorandum of understanding automatically terminates after 60 days. However, the company anticipates entering into a definitive agreement with WAZED during Q2 of 2021. So really some clarification right there, and I think that's significant as well. I think this truly could lead to a lot more. And really, when you start incorporating, young minds into drones technology, you probably could get some creative things that come out of that. So absolutely incredible to hear right there. Talladega College implemented Vital Intelligence Smart Vital Assessment Platform, vital signs assessment stations, and social distancing awareness technologies to be used campus-wide to detect potential symptoms of the pandemic. And then it says Portage County Sheriff's Department deployed vital intelligence technology to be used pre-screen into inmates and detainees before bringing them into the detention. Barrett-Jackson auction, obviously a very big car auction. Company implementing Draganfly's safely opening sites protocol for its March 2021 collector car auction in Scottsdale, Arizona, including patent drone technology of the VeriGuard, one-of-a-kind revolutionary organic sanitizer that provides up to 24-hour of pathogen sequestration and kill efficiency. Design and deliver vital intelligence technology into 517 groups, hospitality and entertainment service organization. The list is going on. And you like to see this, ladies and gentlemen. The reason is because these are significant accomplishments. Selected by Cold Chain Technology Services, LLC, to develop and provide flight services for drone delivery of the pandemic vaccine. To clarify the company's news release dated December 22nd, 2020, the company entered into a letter of intent with Cold Chain with the objective to create the terms and conditions. Obviously, that is going to continue on, hopefully in Q2 of 2021. Providing engineering and development services for drone-based air support defense system for integrated launcher solutions. To clarify the company's news release, and again, it continues to say they anticipate to enter into a definitive agreement with ILS during Q2 2021. So this really could have a significant Q2, because a lot of these things could start to really be checked off the list. Draganfly selected by Nightscope to integrate mobile vital screening technology into the autonomous security robots. Issued new delivery drone pads for variable center of gravity vertical takeoff and landing aircraft. So getting more patents is extremely significant, especially when you're talking about configured for both vertical takeoff and landing. And fixed wing flight operations include forward and aft wing assemblies mounted to the fuselage. Each wing assembly including port and starboard. It continues to talk about motor-driven rotors powered by onboard control systems capable of adjusting rotor speeds. So some major patents right there. And it says close an acquisition of assets from Vital Intelligence on March 25th, 2021 in consideration for a cash payment of $500,000 with $250,000 paid at closing. So 6 months anniversary date of closing and 6 million units of the company, with each unit being comprised of one common share of the company. I think this is extremely, extremely significant because, in all honesty, you're talking about the Draganfly piece. And, this is a major, major accomplishment for Q4 and Q1 of 2021. I think, like we said, and like we really just covered right there, Q2 of 2021 could be very significant. You could see a letter of intent signed. You could see a couple partnerships. I still think the WAZED piece is extremely significant for this company. So really, there is a ton going for Draganfly as they continue to build and build moving into 2021. And now we've come to my favorite part of any video, and that's chart breaking down time. So let's swing on over here, check out Draganfly, ticker symbol DFLYF. So today it opened at $1.40, got as high as $1.47, its low was $1.35. 448,000 in volume. Current market cap is 113.1 million. 52-week high is $3.34. 52-week low is 77 cents, and its average volume is 1.380 million. So it did close today at $1.43. That was up 2.88%. This is a one-day chart, and as you guys can see, there was a massive influx. It really started out pretty hot, had a decent sell-off, really kind of rebounded, recovered, then had a decent downtrend. For most of the day, had a somewhat of a recovery, and then really kind of went to the flat area. I do want to remind you guys that this company did apply for the uplist to the NASDAQ. I do believe some of that information is still being worked through. I do think this company has done enough to really earn the right to go to the NASDAQ. It's just if NASDAQ deems and determines that they, have accomplished what they needed to. Obviously their share price needs to get to a certain point. And there's some other things, but I do feel that this company has done majority of what is needed, and I would like to see them uplist to the NASDAQ and really see what they are truly capable of doing once that occurs. Because like I said, guys, we just went through a slew of things. A lot of that occurred in late Q4 and into 2021's Q1. But they've done a lot in their entire tenure of just in existence, guys. You got to remember, this company has been around forever. Like, really has been around forever in the drone sector. And now they really have started to do a ton of different things, especially when the pandemic really arose. So I think this company has a lot going for them from a medical perspective, from a drone perspective, and so much more. I appreciate you guys swinging by and checking out this video on Draganfly. I can assure you this will not be the last video on this company, by no means. I do want to remind you guys, I am not a financial advisor, and anything I say in this video is for pure entertainment purposes only, and that's exactly what I'm here to do, is entertain. And you guys know how I do it. If you like this video, smash that like button. It helps out tremendously. And if you enjoy the content, because I'm going to keep the content flowing, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And as always, have a good day.